on the record is Masterpiece. The title comes from the middle of the song, the second verse kind of being like about a painting. And the song it was written in two halves, the words, and oddly enough they're both about the same person, so it works out. It's just about somebody who is not doing well for a lot of different reasons and wishing you could do something to make them or to help them see what's wrong with their life and try to get them to correct it. And kind of being resigned to the fact that you can't. Talking of Michelangelo, that's actually just kind of ripped off from a T.S. Eliot poem, and you should look into it. It's called The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. The song itself is just about, like a lot of our songs are really dark. This one's about realizing there's a lighter side of life, I guess, and kind of trying to figure out a way to find it and look for it. And that whole song is just about walking around, looking forward to something good happening in your life. Third song is Guardrail. It's pretty self-explanatory. And that song is about a specific person, and it's about them being so enveloped in their life and their own problems that they just can't be bothered to notice anyone around them. And it's just them being pretty much a shitty person. If You're Bored was probably the last song that I wrote the words for the record. And it's kind of introspective. It's about looking at just everything that happens in your life and how in the end a lot of it's kind of inconsequential and nothing really matters all that much. So I guess on one side it's kind of depressing, but also makes you realize that none of the bad things that happen really matter that much either. And things usually work themselves out one way or another. Poison in My Veins. That song, again, the title, very self-explanatory. It's right in the chorus of the song. And that song is just about not being able to get over something that happened. It's kind of like making sure everything you do from then, any kind of relationship, friendship or more than friends, anything, is just sort of doomed from the start because something happened in your past and you just can't get over it. You just kind of keep repeating the same mistakes. A synonym for acquiesce. The title of that song came from me looking for a word that meant acquiesce without actually calling the song that. There's like 3 other songs that are called acquiesce. I couldn't think of anything. So I spent an entire tour in Bayside, wandering the country, asking friends we knew, hey, do you know a synonym for acquiesce? And then finally I decided, well, the words of the song can be the synonym for acquiesce. Alcohol and Altar Boys. The title, the chorus of the song talks about there being no God, and alcohol. The whole song is about being drunk and being pissed at everyone. And the lyrics to it really don't have that much in the way of a meaning. I just kind of wrote it one day. I think we were in Texas, and I was in the van writing, and the words just kind of came to me. That's all I got on that one. That one's kind of vague. Kellam is named after the street the person the song is about lives on. It's about somebody who was my best friend, who's no longer close with me. And it's all about everything that happened and how there's nothing left anymore.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. And I kind of blame it all on her. And if you're wondering, yeah, she has heard the song and does know it's about her. Missionary, also known as A Phone Call from Poland. We'll go with either one of the two. I'm not sure which. That song is kind of just a conglomeration of every reason why somebody has been pissed off at me. Everything I do, every shortcoming. And it's kind of like acknowledging it and accepting and telling, if they ever hear the song, I know what I did and sorry. So I guess in a sense it's an apology. And the last song is Fix Everything, which is probably the song I feel closest to on the entire record. A lot of the songs are kind of dark and look back and are kind of thinking about yourself. And that one is about, again, acknowledging the mistakes you've made and kind of saying, you know what, I know I'm like this, but I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to try and make it better. And don't know if you can. And I feel like that's a good, I'm not positive, but I think we're going to end the record with that song because I think it kind of leaves on a, let's see what happens, maybe for the next one.